Three huge solar farms in the Northern Territory have finally been connected to the electricity grid more than 4 years after they were built. But two of the farms are still providing no power, and the other is running at just 25% capacity.
They're the jewel in the crown of the Northern Territory's plan for 50% renewable energy by 2030. But more than 4 years after they were built, these solar farms are providing little more than a trickle of energy to the Darwin and Katherine electricity system.
It is quite a complex and challenging process, as you would appreciate, to ensure that we are connecting these generators safely and reliably.
The three farms at Manton Dam, Batchelor and Katherine, south of Darwin, were finally connected to the grid late last year. But only one is providing power, and it is running at just 25% of its capacity.
What we've seen under Labor, of course, is the development of 3 solar farms which haven't been connected to the grid because the system simply can't handle it.
The problem is the intermittent nature of the power being generated. If there is too much when there is too little demand, it can trip the system.
It could impact our system. We need to be able to manage the input of energy, so it is about making sure the grid stays stable.
And if the power being generated drops too quickly, for instance when a cloud covers the sun, it can also cause chaos. That's an issue the government has asked the farm's proponents, Italian company ENI, to resolve.
Those fluctuations, we see that when there's a cloud cover that goes over, they need to be able to, at the solar farms, they need to be able to have that information going into system control so then they can look at alternatives.
The farms are a crucial part of the government meeting its 50% renewable energy target. But there's one question it's been unable to answer.
How long do you think before those three assets are providing with quota of power?
I don't know the answer to that.
Once all the testings.
Yeah. We can't rush processes around this.
Compounding the government's power problems, there was a major blackout in Darwin last week, affecting more than 20,000 customers. On this occasion, it was caused by an interruption to gas supply. That forced this admission from the Essential Services Minister.
There are contingency plans that do include diesel. We have enough diesel supply. We have to make sure that you have a tiered approach to these issues. Prompting questions about the government's green credentials.
Is that embarrassing for a government with a green agenda such as yours to be turning out diesel when required?
No, definitely not. This is just sensible risk management and a way to manage any risk around that.
And in an election year, there's perhaps no bigger risk than losing power. Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.